Hey guys, it's Mrs. Knoll, the word nerd, here with you again today. Today I wanted to talk to you about two more Latin roots. We've got manu, which means hand, and ped, which means foot. And I wanted to start by forming what are probably the most easily recognizable forms of these in English, especially if you are a girl. If I go and I get my nails done, I call that a manicure. If I go and get my toes done, I call that a pedicure. Manu, cure means care. So pedicure is caring for the feet. Manicure is caring for the hands. You may wonder what I've got going on here with this guy. This guy is what's called a connective. He acts kind of like glue in between two parts of a word. In Latin, I is our most common connective. In Greek, we sometimes will see an O as a connective, and actually I'm going to show you that a little bit later today. Interestingly enough, in Greek, we also see man, but in Greek, ped becomes pod. That is why a foot doctor is called a podiatrist. That pod means foot doctor. Okay, let's go ahead and let's mix up some words. I think I'm going to start with manu. Script means to write. A manuscript is something I have written by hand. So back in the day, if I wanted to write a play, I'd have to write it all by hand. Now I can write it on the computer, but it's still called a manuscript. Let's see, what should be my next one? How about using the suffix al is just going to make something into an adjective. If I'm going to ask you to do manual labor, if I say, hey, Miss Knoll has a whole lot of yard work. You need to come on over and do some manual labor for me. Get my yard cleaned up. It's work done by hand. Manual labor is work done by hand. How about, let's switch to ped for just a minute. We had pedicure already. Oh, look at this. This forms another word. Pedal. The things I put my feet on a bike, those are called the pedals, P-E-D. Now, the parts of a flower, those colorful little things that come off from the middle of the flower, sorry, I'm not using science words, but those are called pedals too, but they're spelled differently. And that's all related to the base. That kind of pedal is P-E-T-A-L. It's kind of cool that even though they sound the same, as soon as you know something about the word history, you know which one is which. The one with the D has got to be the one that I put my feet on. That's that kind of pedal. Okay, that was fun. How about, here's a prefix that's probably common to a lot of you. Bi means two, like a bicycle has two wheels on it. A biped. Science word. Bipeds are animals that walk on 2 feet. Can you name a biped? Humans, monkeys, gorillas, which I think are in a different family than monkeys. Again, science is not a thing. I'm just the word nerd. So that's a biped. We can change our number prefix and see what else we can come up with. Well, quadruped. Quad means 4. Quadruped would mean something walking on 4 legs. My dog is a quadruped. I do not have a card for quad. But how about this? I need my eye again. How about a centipede? Now, I would have to add an E to the end here to make this a magic E, centipede, but it's all drawing from the same basis. So that's A-okay that I would add that magic E there. A centipede. Centi means 100. Think about how many cents are in $1. 100. If I'm going to give you a grade that's a percent, what's your highest possible grade? 100. Centi means 100. So a centipede literally means 100 feet, something with 100 feet. I don't know if a centipede actually has 100 feet. I'm thinking maybe it's just an approximation because let's look at milli. Milli means 1,000. A millipede, I don't know if it literally has 1,000 feet. Centipedes, millipedes, again, disclaimer, science is not my thing. Maybe you can check this out and put it up on the Word Nerd Flipgrid, but I don't know if a millipede actually has 10 times as many feet as a centipede, right? 100 and 1,000. Okay, let's go ahead and switch, and let's do one last word with ped, and then I'm going to turn it over to you. I don't want to take all the good words. I want you to be able to go out and look for the good ones. If I Meter is to measure. Okay, those of you who are music people know that the meter of a musical piece has to do with the timing and the measurement of how many beats per measure. So meter means measure. There's lots of different kinds of meters. Thermometer, sometimes it sounds different. Anemometer, there's tons of different ones. But here we go. How about a pedometer? Look, I have an O that's a connective. Don't you like my art skills, people? How I made them look into people reaching out to hold hands because they're connecting pieces of words. A pedometer counts your steps. So even though ped literally means foot and not step, a pedometer is going to count the number of steps I have. I don't think this is a thing. I don't know if there's ever actually been one, but a manometer would technically count how many times I did something with my hand. Again, not a real word, but by using your knowledge of the morphemes, you can figure out what the word would mean if you ever saw it. Okay, so that's it for today. Manu and ped. I can't wait to see what you put on the flip grid. Feel free to find a word that has pod instead of ped to use the Greek. That is A-okay. I can't wait to see what you guys have to find. Bye. Miss you all.